Hi Coronado, I'm Marco Shindusco, Coronado's Interim City Manager, and this is the weekly update for the week ending July 16, 2021. The city is working to understand the potential effects of sea level rise and explore possible mitigation strategies. The process begins with the preparation of a vulnerability assessment, say that 3 times fast, followed by an adaptation plan. Join Coronado for a community workshop to learn about the city's draft vulnerability assessment virtually on Thursday, July 29th at 5 p.m. The vulnerability assessment will identify areas in Coronado that are subject to projected sea level rise through 2100. The adaptation plan will then provide a variety of possible strategies and approaches that the city and public and private property owners can use to plan for and address the impacts. See the weekly update for how to register for the workshop. Public Services and Engineering Director Cliff Maurer has submitted his resignation. His last day is July 22nd. Cliff Maurer, who has accepted a similar position in Santa Barbara, started working in Coronado in June 2014 following his retirement as a Navy captain with a 30-year career as a Civil Engineer Corps officer. He will be greatly missed. The Public Services and Engineering Department manages general engineering services, traffic engineering, project management, street maintenance and improvements, storm drain improvements, and the wastewater utility improvement program. A search for a director will begin soon. In the meantime, former Public Services Director Scott Huth will serve as the Interim Director of Public Services and Engineering until a permanent replacement can be found. Scott last served as City Manager of Del Mar, a position from which he retired. The city wants to hear from residents through a survey now open on the Comment Coronado Public Engagement website. Tell the city about the places, people, and events that have shaped Coronado's history and built environment. The city is working to develop a historic context statement and survey, planning tools for understanding, identifying, evaluating, and protecting the city's historical resources. Historic surveys are intended to identify potentially significant properties, provide information needed to make informed planning decisions, prioritize preservation goals and objectives, and increase public appreciation for the built environment. The goal is to develop these tools for use in the city's historic preservation program. Currently, any structure in the city that is 75 or older must be reviewed for historic significance as a historic resource prior to demolition. Upon completion of the completed historic context statement and survey, the number of potentially historic properties in the city would be narrowed down to only those properties identified in the survey. Just before 11 p.m. Tuesday, July 13th, Coronado police dispatchers were notified that the department's remotely monitored bicycle was moving away from where it had been locked. A patrol officer noticed the bike in the back of a car and attempted a traffic stop of the vehicle, which had also been reported stolen. The driver failed to yield and led the officer over the San Diego Coronado Bridge and into San Diego, where the suspect stopped in traffic and fled on foot. Thankfully, our officer was faster than the thief and caught up with this person. They located the 44-year-old driver a short distance away, and she was taken into custody without incident. The passenger has not yet been located. Officers were able to release the vehicle to its registered owner at the scene. It was stolen in mid-June in San Diego. This was the 107th remotely monitored bicycle arrest. The Registrar of Voters is working to get the word out to active registered voters in San Diego County that they will receive a ballot in the mail for the September 14th California gubernatorial recall election. Ballots will be mailed the week of August 16th. Get more details in the weekly update. The Coronado Public Library invites the community to discover a new favorite spice with its monthly Spice It Up Coronado program. Each month, the library selects different spices used in dishes around the world and invites the community to try them out. July's spice is tamarind powder. Participants can share their recipes online. Registrants pick up the monthly spice selection at the library, cook with it, and join other food enthusiasts in person or on Zoom to talk about what they made and their thoughts about the spice. Recreation's Fall-Winter Brochure, Believe It or Not, will be available online on Tuesday, July 20th. Online registration for residents begins Tuesday, August 3rd. Non-resident and call-in registration starts Tuesday, August 10th. I can't believe this summer is passing so quickly. Aquatics water exercise classes are expanding in size and availability beginning Monday, July 19th. Check out the Recreation webpage for the schedule. The Coronado Police Department is fortunate to have an active and engaged senior volunteer patrol. The SVPs have returned and will be easing back into the various duties they perform throughout the city to enhance public safety. The city is incredibly happy to have them back. Duties include general support to the police department, car, foot, and beach patrols, vacation house checks, citations and written warnings for disabled parking enforcement and general parking violations, animal control assistance, among other duties. If any member of the public is interested in joining, call the police department's non-emergency line at 522-7350. This is a wonderful program that helps increase our law enforcement patrol of the community. In lieu of a Pet of the Week, PAWS of Coronado, which runs the city's animal care facility, wants to notify the community of its Yappy Hour coming up next week. I'm going to celebrate at lunch today. The event will be held at Blue Water Boathouse Seafood Grill, 1701 Strandway on Tuesday, July 20th at 4 to 7 p.m. People can enjoy the menu while treats and mocktails are available for purchase for pups. Proceeds from sales will support PAWS programs. For more information on all dogs and cats available for adoption, call 522-7371. For more information on these events and all the city's news, check out the City Manager's Weekly Update.